Lady of the Lake is pretty cool, isn't it, Lindsay? The soap lady. I can't remember the dates. I just know that she was murdered and submerged in this lake, and many years later floated back to the surface. And because of the minerals in the lake and how deep this lake is, the pressures caused her corpse to turn into soap. I think that would make for some good reading. Gussie and I are thinking that this might actually be a good location for next year's Grand Witches Ball. It is an absolutely gorgeous place. There's no doubt about that. Something very serene out here on Lake Crescent. Just had a friend of mine described it as a liquid quartz crystal. There used to be a train line that ran along the lake. It provided train service to a health spa. It was actually located at the other end of the lake up what's called Solduck Hot Springs. One of those trains derailed and actually is at the bottom of the lake. Along Highway 101, there's multiple cars that have gone off the road and now they're underneath the surface of the lake. And this is the Lake Crescent Lodge. And then cabins that can be rented out there on the lake's edge. Well, I think this would be a good spot to sit, have coffee, and watch the sun. They're not seeming to be open right now. I don't actually know the winter schedule. But those cabins over there have some cars parked in front of them, so it looks like they're still rentable. More cabins. They're closed for the season. They'll be open again on April 27th. So that's the answer to the question. Closed for the season. David, this is out at Lake Crescent, just west of Port Angeles. The Lake Crescent Lodge. It's part of the state parks. This is why Port Angeles is called the gateway to the Olympics. It's once you get past Port Angeles, you're pretty much in the rainforest, national parks. Well, we came out here to pay a visit to my brother. He lives not too far down the road from here, so we're gonna call it a shot. Thanks for taking the time and watching this live feed. Yeah, David, you'll definitely have to take a trip out to Lake Crescent. A friend of mine has just recently described it to us as a liquid quartz crystal. During the summer, when it's not overcast, the lake is so clear, you can see so far down into the depths. I don't remember the actual depth of the lake, but it's deep. I could be mistaken, but 900 feet is what sounds familiar to me. I know they've used it for submarine training during the World War II. I know I should be heading back to my car, but this is just too gorgeous out here. Can't see it in the video, but up there at the top of that mountainside, the trees are all dusted in snow. I guess you can kind of make it out in the video. Boy, this would be an epic setting for an overnight ghost story. Yeah, Karen, real deep. Well, I'm going to head back to my car now. Thanks for visiting, everyone.